What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Project, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming DraftKings 2-game slate for tomorrow, Tuesday. Before we begin, hit like button for me. Definitely subscribe. We're doing this early. We're knocking this thing out. I haven't got a video out in a couple days. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to break down this round 2 series. It's a lot of narratives that we have ready to go. It's a lot of narratives. So let's start off with Miami at the Knicks. Jimmy Butler, 9-4. I like this spot. Like I said, um, he looked good the first game. I mean, 43 minutes, did all he could do. I like it. I know the ankle is the biggest question mark right now. Is how's that ankle gonna key up? So we need to watch the news for that. Bam Adebayo 7-8. The matchup is what worries me. That's the biggest question mark because on the Knicks, we have a lot of question marks also on how this is going to vary. But Vincent 5-3, I like the spot for him. He's seeing big minutes, 34 fantasy points last game. I still like Lowry at 4-9. Great spot for him at 43 fantasy points. Again, I know it's spot score watching, but it just looks good for these two cards. I mean, they're still too cheap at 5-3 and 4-9. Kevin Love 4-7. Seen about 60 minutes. I mean, he's an okay value. But the Knicks is what I want to talk about. This is where we're going to get a lot of question marks. Julius Randle is questionable for this game. I don't know if he's going to play. I don't know. That's the big. I don't think being doubtful for game one and then was out, and now here we are again in kind of the similar boat. I don't know if he's going to play. I think he's leaning towards being out. So we'll play the devil's advocate, but in a second. But the big news also is a sore ankle for Jalen Brunson. He should play, but if he doesn't, that's going to be a huge step up for the Miami Heat team. But RJ Barrett, either way, I still like him at 6'6". I mean, if there's going to be no Jalen Brunson and no Julius Randle, Barrett and Hart are going to have to do this. You're going to have Obi Toppin, who's going to see big minutes also at 5,031 minutes for 32 fantasy points. That's a great matchup for him. Isaiah Quigley at 4'6". If there's no Jalen Brunson again, he's going to see even bigger minutes than that 27 mark. So I like a lot of this Knicks team. They're all really cheap. But Julius Randle's in. 6'9", if he's going to be a full go, is way too cheap. Way too cheap if he's going to be a full go. I mean, Mitrov 5'6" also. Throw him into the loop. I mean, that's another 27 fantasy points. There's a lot you can like from this team. Lakers and Golden State. This is where the narrative is going to the narratives are going to be there. LeBron and AD. 10-1, 10,000 for Anthony Davis for LeBron James. Which one do you want to go to is the biggest question mark. I think this is a game turning towards Anthony Davis. I could be completely wrong. Again, it's been a toss-up each game. Austin Reeves at 6,000, much rather just follow that Knicks route. But at D'Lo at 5'8", he can have that big game also at 44, 35. He's turning up. I think the ownership's going to be more so on Austin Reeves when he can pivot to D'Lo. The rest of this team, I'm not really going to. I'm much rather go to the value in the first game. On the Golden State side, this is going to be fast paced. A 9-9 Steph Curry. He had an amazing round game 7 at 74. Does he do that again? I don't really necessarily think he does. I think that was just a showing for I keep saying round 7 for game 7. Kawhi Looney though, 6'7". That price tag is now finally trending up. It was what was it at the beginning of the series? 5'4". And now we're at 6'7". So the rebounding was there. Does he get the rebounds here? That's the thing. We need to see what game one brings us. That's the problem. Is I want to see how this game one varies. I'm going to hammer. I think the first game, if that bites me, I think it's going to bite me. Then it will. But that's the thing. Is I want a lot of this first game. I'll get a stud maybe. I'll maybe get Anthony Davis or LeBron again. It's just the question marks that we have in Jimmy B and Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle are going to kind of vary from the slate. That's going to be kind of how we build our lineups because injuries happen, and that's going to basically open up a ton of value. So that wraps up the Six though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great Silvester night. Have a good one, everybody.